girls, welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. My lovelies, today we have a little range haul. Now, one thing I will say about range, I absolutely love them for getting into the spirit with our bags. I find that there are some places, aka Home Bargains, B&M, Asda, pretty much every other shop doesn't do themed bags. TK Maxx and HomeSense do to a degree, but they're not kind of like full season. They just kind of do like generic different prints. Like when I went in there, they had bags with pickles on. Of all the things, pickles. But the range, I can't lie guys, it really does come through with the bags every year. So I am very, very happy. I had a little mooch around the store. I was very, very restrictive because there was a lot of stuff I could have come out with. I could have come out with a whole new bakeware set, tubs with autumnal lids on. Did I really need them? No. So your girl has tried to be adult and not purchase unnecessarily. So shall we get in? Because I think the bits that we've got are essentials and they are going to be bits that we can use year in, year out. Some you may look at and be like, that's not an essential. Would it be a haul if there wasn't some non-essential items that Shannon always ends up buying? Maybe, maybe not. But my lovelies, let's get in with our autumnal range haul with a very nice bag. So, to kick it off, the bag, I think it was about £1.20 if I remember correctly. I did also pick Mum one up because I thought, oh, when she's out and about just getting a few little bits or she's going for a little food shop, she will absolutely love that. So I think I'm taking that down to her at the weekend when I see her. I said to her, I have a bag for you. And she went, oh, what one is it now? Thinking I was going to say, I've got another huge Home Bargains because I seem to accumulate bags of bags. And I always blooming forget to take them in the car when I'm going to these places. So each time I will end up with another B&M bag. I will end up with another Home Bargains bag. So I said to her, no, I said, it's actually an autumnal range bag. And I showed her on the baby cam and she was like, oh, okay, I quite like that. I was like, don't you worry, I've got you sorted. Right. Did I need them? No. But I do think they are a necessity because so I have a napkin holder, which is Christmas. It's my gingerbread one from the garden centre. And that stays out all year round because I like to have a little bit of festivities 24/7 in the house. I can't find one to put like autumnal napkins in. So we're going to have a Christmas napkin holder with some autumnal ones. This is a 16 pack for £1. I just thought that they was very, very nice, very cute. And as I say, when we do like the 24 hours eating Halloween, oh no, because I'll have Halloween ones. I need to do a video for these. I mean, they will look lovely on a plate when I do like a little bit of autumnal baking or like some pumpkin spice mixture. But yes, I saw it for £1, picked it up, 16 pack. I don't think you can go wrong. Why is my phone vibrating? I do apologise, my lovely. I do hate it when it vibrates. Oh, it's Dada. I'll give him a buzz back in a bit. Because, yeah, I hear the zzz and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Right. I love, if you've been here a while, you know I will absolutely love picks. So this was the Woodland Animal pick, 36 centimetres, and he was £1.99. Now, I adore stuff like this, and I also love the Halloween ones, like the big black roses and everything like that, because I can cut them down or I can leave them tall. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet, and put them in the vases. Dan also thinks that we can put these in the Halloween tree, but he's not really spooky for me, so I don't think he would go in the Halloween tree. I definitely think he's going to go in a vase somewhere. What vase? I don't know yet. I don't know if it's going to be the tall one, whether I'm going to cut him to go into Hamish. But yeah, I do really find the range are really good for the little stuff like this. And I may or may not have got some other ones. But as I say, the Halloween bits, I may have picked a few things up for Halloween already, but you're not going to see that until next month because it's not Halloween. We are in September and September is autumn. I'm still going to have some of you screaming saying, Shan, September is still summer, but I'm like, la, 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 la. It's autumn for me. So yes, I picked up a little squirrel pick. This is what I mean when it's probably like a non-essential. I picked up a water bottle. Not just any water bottle, an autumnal one. It's got mushrooms, it's got pumpkins, it's got leaves, it's got acorns. And this, if I remember correctly, was $4.99. I've lost the tag off of it. But it's just simply your normal sippy one that you then pull down and you're good to go. So these are going to be lovely for like an autumnal morning walk, because when we're out early at the moment in the country parks, the leaves are falling, you're getting that crispness as you're walking, and I'm like, I can't keep having coffees because I find I'm having quite a bit of caffeine at the moment, whether it be lattes or a little bit of pumpkin spice. Starbucks are definitely coming through with the flavours right now, but I'm having a bit too much caffeine. So I'm thinking water would definitely be a good alternative. So yeah, I love that. And you know me, I am a sucker for a water bottle anyway, so kind of just fell into the basket. Oh, I ended up picking up another one. See what I mean? Things just fall into the basket. I got another set of 16 napkins. 32 napkins, that will do. That will do lovely. I could actually use them as well to place on like the plate before the cake, and then you've got your napkin there ready. I think that's going to be what happens, my lovelies. Now, it's very, very funny because one of you actually sent this to me and was like, oh my God, you need to look. And I was like, just you wait for the haul. And this is the Highland Cow pumpkin decoration. This was $4.99, and how cute. I don't know where she's going to go. I'm not entirely sure just yet. I feel like she might get dotted around the house. Well, of course she's going to get dotted around the house. She's not going to sit in the car, is she, Shan? Aye. But what room is what I meant. She might actually go in the filming room, you know. I might actually put her in the filming room where I normally have my candle. You might sit on my dressing table. That could be a vibe. I think she could go dressing table. $4.99 though. There was another couple of styles, but she was the one that gravitated and jumped out. I saw this and right, this is something I feel is going to get put away for next year. So, you know, we have like the Halloween boxes and you have Christmas Eve boxes. I keep seeing like boo baskets, but I also have seen a fall basket. Fall, it has come from America, guys. We're all just jumping on the bandwagon here. But I was thinking about doing like a little autumn box for mum. And when I put it to mum, mum was like, I haven't got time to come out and get you bits, Shan. I'm a very busy woman. I was like, no. Don't worry about that, mother. It's for maybe next year thinking. So I picked this up for £2.49 and it is the full collection Autumn Woodland tissue paper. And if I remember correctly, you get about 4 or 5 different styles. But I thought, you know what? I can put that away, and then if I do manage to get like a little basket, or maybe because it's autumn, like a little wicker basket, as opposed to the box that I've got for Halloween, something like a bit more countrified for autumn, I could like layer it in and put some pieces around this. So yes, this probably won't be getting used this year, but you know what? It's always good to be prepared for next year, because I have a feeling next year's autumn is going to be very different. Nothing is set in stone as of yet, but I think the lead up to autumn will be very different next year. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, my lovelies. We will have to see what happens next year. Right. I've got some more picks. These were slightly pricier, I can't lie, but they are lovely. So the first one I got was the Autumnal Sunflower Pumpkin Pick. This is $2.99. Now, the range can vary up to about £4 for a pick like this. However, they are really, really good quality. If you guys remember, I'm going to say like maybe roughly 3 years ago when I was at mum's, and I'd done like the big centerpiece on the hallway sideboard of like the country flowers, and they was huge. And honestly, I know they're pricier, but they are lovely. They do last, and I do really think that they are a nice little investment. So I picked up a sunflower pumpkin one, and then I also picked up the Autumnal Burgundy pick for $2.99. You see, it's got this rose on it. I absolutely think that that is are gorgeous. So currently I have in Hamish some faux flowers, and I'm thinking I can put these in amongst them, because you do have to be careful. If you put them in a vase with actual water, I don't want it to like wilt or damage the actual stem. So it might be that I might have to change that and get a bigger vase to put in all of our autumnal picks, you know, because yeah, I just think that little picks really zhuzh up a bouquet, and whether it be Christmas or Easter, like you put your bunnies in, it doesn't have to be the picks, it can just be like the squirrel, for example, like little ornaments. I really do think that they help build a bouquet and like bulk it out a bit. Talking about bulking out, if I remember correctly, this was £8. Doesn't have the price on the sticker. It's the pumpkin spiced shape cushion, and it's like a little pumpkin spice latte. Absolutely love it. Like, this is not by any means like a huge usable pillow. This is actually going to be perfect when I'm reading on the sofa. I normally have the parrot one that used to go around my neck because I could sink into it. Well, obviously that's gone back to storage at mum's, and I've dug out quite a few of my pumpkin and autumnal cushions, but I just wanted a few little ones. So this is definitely going to be like one that just sits on the side of the sofa, so that when I want to read, I can just whack it around, get comfy, and then I'm good to go. Actually, it's normally that way, isn't it? Because I curl up half on the sofa. But yeah, I didn't think that was too bad. As I say, I'm sure it was roughly around £8, but it's very nice and soft. Very nice and soft. So yes, we've got a little few bits there. I did get one more pick. This was the mini velvet pumpkin pick, and I think this might have been about £2.50. Again, the sticker wasn't on this one. This is just very, very simple, this one. I think with the flowers and the sunflower picks, they're very busy. Whereas this is just like a nice little simple one. I feel like this could actually go in with Hamish because it's that theme of colour. So maybe. These as well, if you would go to a garden centre, you could easily pay like a £5 for it. I saw Summerhill have got their autumnal bits, but they've also launched their Christmas shop as well. So it's a little bit 2 and 8 at the moment because there's 2 seasons going on. But I know they have lovely things, but I know that they're blooming expensive. So the range for me is on par, if not as close as to a garden centre you're going to get. Still not as cheap as your bargain shops, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper than what you would pay if you were to be at the garden centres. You know I can't do a haul without a mug. Now this, I believe, was $1.99, and it says the full collection hug mug. But I actually ordered this and reserved online because it didn't... I kept seeing this on TikTok, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go to my local store and I'm not going to be able to get it. Oh, it's gone really dark. I do apologise, my lovelies. We're doing it with natural daylight and my lamp, but I've just realised it's gone really dark. As the sun has gone in, I do apologise. So I ordered it online. Reserve, click and collect, pick up. When the lady brought it out to me, I was like, oh, okay, thank you. I didn't realise it's actually quite small. Like that. This would probably actually do me, because whenever I have a drink, I only normally have like half a cup anyway. So this is probably perfect for me. It's perfect for Dan because he hates the ones where they're tiny and he can barely get like his pinky through. So he would actually probably love this if it was a little bit bigger. I mean, probably at least double the size. But I think they had it in a green and a burgundy online. But I thought, you know what? Mustard, she cute. And I could have got a lot more, but I didn't. I was very, very controlled, let's just say. I was very restrictive. I think that's the good word. But the last thing of the haul, my lovelies, is I couldn't not pick this little dude up. So this is the Autumnal Sitting Scarecrow, and he was $5.99. And now for me, I love scarecrows. If you remember the wreaths that I used to get from Home Bargains and B&M and the big ones on the spike, I actually couldn't find them. So I don't know if they're still at Mum's. I couldn't find them. But, guys, look at this little dude. How cute is he? So I feel you have definitely got to be in the hallway somewhere, if not in the living room as soon as you walk in, so that we can see you, because you do say welcome. I don't know where you could go in the hallway. I don't really want to put you behind the door. And there's no really any room on the stairs. And I can't really balance you on the mirror. I feel you're going to have to be like, bam, as soon as you come in. Whether that be on the shelf, in the Calyx unit, on there. I'm not too sure. But I just thought he was really, really nice for $5.99. And as I say, I do love a Scarecrow. I'm gutted I can't find my big ones from the bargain shop because, yeah, I would have loved to have... Oh my God, our shed is covered in pigeons. What are you doing up there, having a little soiree? See, if I had Scarecrows, I wouldn't have pigeons on the shed because aren't they scared of Scarecrows? I'm going to put one of my wreaths by the door. So when they look in and they see him and it's like... We couldn't put you by the back door saying welcome because you'd invite all of the birdies in, wouldn't you? But yeah, I love this. A new little addition, my lovelies, to the autumnal decor. Oh, he looks so cute. Don't fall off the back. That would literally just be my luck. But my lovelies, the sofa, we have a few little bits and bobs here, and I've got my new little friend here. That means the autumnal haul for the range is done. So my lovelies, as I say, the range, I definitely could have got a hell of a lot more. I could have got like new crockery. They had a lot more glasses and mugs, the bedding, the cushions, but I was good. I thought, you know what? Sometimes less is more. You're sitting there thinking, God, she's one to talk less is more. Yeah, I need to like rein it in because I still wanted to get bits and bobs from other different shops. So I was like, you know what? We'll be good. We will be good indeed. But my lovelies, yes, that is the haul done. And as I say, I do apologise for the lighting. Going with natural daylight and a lamp is probably not great. So I probably still actually need to, well, I'm definitely going to have to deal with the lights on moving forward now because we are actually coming into the cold, dark months. Tell me about it. The mornings I leave here, pitch black. Normally torrential rain as well, so we're just loving autumn already. But my lovelies, if you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. And leave me a comment. What was your favourite item from the haul? Have you been to the range and picked anything up? And where would you say our little friend... I mean, he's probably going to be out by the time that this video goes up. But I would like to know where your thoughts are for him. But take care. Stay safe as always. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.